Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. The goal of my YouTube channel is to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system that is practical, efficient, creative, fun. So you can cook every day, cook the food that you love and enjoy without ever getting tired and bored with what you are doing. This is the only way to make home cooking sustainable. For most people, the efficiency of my cooking system is critical. As my friend Doug said, I usually would not want to spend more than 30 minutes in the kitchen. If anything takes longer than 30 minutes, I would rather go to the freezer and get a frozen pizza or get some chicken tender, even though I know they are not good for me. But I simply don't have the time. In the design of the fast cooking system, speed is of primary concern. In fact, the word fast has two representations. The first representation is its literal meaning, fast, which means the speed of the cooking system. And the second representation is that fast is the acronym of the four attributes of the cooking system, which stand for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. If you are like my friend Doug, who is on the go all the time, you probably would like this dish. This dish is based on a template known as scramlet. It is a combination of scrambled eggs and an omelette. The end result is that it is very fast to cook. It usually takes less than 3 minutes. Doug cooks this scrambled dish several times a week, but he never gets bored with it. Using the basic template, he has created many different versions. And in fact, he told me that he has made so many different versions, he couldn't even keep track of them. And he is still creating new variations. Doug really liked this dish. He particularly liked the versatility of this dish. The other day when her sister came to visit him and his girlfriend, he cooked this dish for breakfast for 3 of them. I really like this dish, and I cook it about 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I cook it for breakfast, sometimes I cook it for dinner, and most of the time when I have guests for dinner, I always have this dish available because it makes a very nice supplement, and also it is very fast to cook. Like Doug, I never cook this dish the same way. I have different versions of it. A lot of time I make changes and modifications based on what I have available on hand, and also how I want to use this dish for breakfast or for dinner, or how I feel like the flavor that I want to achieve with this dish. If you are new to stir fry and new to my fast cooking system, this will be a great dish for you to first try, because this dish will allow you to develop a better understanding of my fast cooking system. It will help you to master the basics of the stir frying technique. It will allow you to make use of your advanced prepping, and also it will help you to understand the benefit of template-based cooking. Okay, let's go into the kitchen and I will walk you through the steps how to cook this dish, and I will point out the practicality of my fast cooking system. As Doug pointed out repeatedly, that advanced prepping is really a no-brainer because with stir frying you can cook most of the dishes in 5 to 7 minutes. Now if you have everything ready on hand, you can cook 2 or 3 dishes in 20 minutes. So in this case, you can prepare a dinner from start to finish in less than 30 minutes. So for this dish, first of all, I have some portobello mushroom, which I have cut into thin slices. And then for preparing this egg dish, all I have to do is to cut them up into smaller size, and that takes only about 1 minute. The next item I'm going to use to cook this dish is some scallions. I always have some scallions on hand because they are great for garnish almost any type of dishes. Usually when I bring them back from the supermarket, I cut them up into small chunks. The last but not the least is some cherry tomatoes. Of course, you don't need to do any advanced prepping for the cherry tomatoes. All I do is that I transfer them into some plastic containers. I beat up the egg after I season the egg with different seasoning agents. And I use different seasoning strategy depending on the type of ingredients I'm going to cook with the egg. This flexibility is important, and I call it flavor chasing. This is a way for me to constantly improve the flavor of my dish. I'm going to cook this dish in my Cucinary 14-inch stainless steel wok. This is a great dish for you to practice how to season your wok. I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of canola oil, just enough to cover the bottom surface of the wok. You can use any type of wok that you want that without non-stick coating, which is a much better wok to have. Personally, I prefer stainless steel wok because they are easy to clean and durable. I spot season my stainless steel wok each time before I cook. You can take a look at this video to learn more about how this method works. I keep the oil as hot as possible, which is right at its smoking point before I pour in the eggs. As you can see that the eggs start to bubble on the side right away. And to facilitate the egg to cook faster, I use a spatula to push the cooked egg to the center, and that will allow the uncooked egg to fill the space. Almost within seconds, I start to add the ingredients to the egg. I first start out with the cherry tomatoes, and this is followed by some portobello mushroom. And then last but not the least, I'm going to add the scallions to the egg. And here is the similarity between this dish and an omelette. You add the ingredients to the middle of the egg, but instead of folding the eggs into an omelette, you fold the egg over the ingredients again and again. And when you look at these steps, you can see the similarity in making a scrambled egg. And this is the reason why this dish is known as a scramlet. This dish really takes away the best of both worlds. First of all, you can add many different kinds of ingredients to the dish as you would make an omelette. However, it is much easier and simpler than making an omelette because you then fold the ingredients into the egg as you would in a scrambled egg. This dish is ideally suited to be cooked in a wok because of the ample space available for mixing the content. And with the ability to constantly stirring and turning the content during the cooking process, you greatly facilitate the speed in cooking this dish. Doug told me that he really enjoyed cooking this dish because it is so fast. He said before you even know it, you are done cooking and you have a wonderful meal to be served on the table, usually within minutes. Before adopting my fast cooking system, Doug would readily admit that he was not much of a cook. However, he needed to change because of some health issues. Now he said that this dish provides him a great introduction into cooking every single day. Through this dish, Doug has developed a good understanding of template-based cooking. In the beginning, Doug would make only simple modifications, but gradually he became more adventuresome. Once he has mastered the basic steps of this template, he knows what works and what doesn't work, and now he is able to create dishes exactly to the flavor that he loves and enjoys. And Doug now calls himself a flavor chaser, and cooking has changed from a chore into an activity of constant discovery and exploration. I post a video each day to help people to make home cooking as part of their daily routines. To make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun using my fast cooking system. If you'd like to learn more about my cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.